I believe
My
I
God,
told
he's
you a
dead.
little bit.
Oh, sorry.
He's just getting really into character as a waxwork, okay? He had to talk himself out of it internally first.
The second paragraph. Or
It's blood.
sentence. Thanks.
It's gonna bother me now. Why
Hey,
is it? Why was it?
glad you could remember me, Odo. Thank you for that. I'm so glad.
Hi, Tina. I haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah, you doing, Susie? I'm having a great time. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad. Anyway, Odo.
Gina! Hello everyone, KVTV under the sun, and welcome back to the third case of the Great Ace Attorney 2. Congratulations everyone! Ace Attorney Investigations 1 and 2 are real and getting ported. I'm losing my mind.
Ace Attorney game.
Oh, yeah!
And I know someone's gonna go, but what about Professor Layton versus... No.
That's level 5!
That's separate. Every Ace Attorney game is now officially going to be in the West. You're welcome.
I'm losing my mind. I never thought, okay, Great Ace Attorney is one thing, but I never thought we would get Ace Investigation 2. That has been, like, in the darks area of, like, the DS for so long. I never thought they would actually localize that.
Why is KV saying you're welcome like he's personally responsible for, like, these ports? Hang on a second.
Wait, you work for Capcom, KV?
Is there something I need to know? Like,
well, Lewis, if that was the case, we would have had a new Mega Man game.
Oh no. Alright, well anyway, celebrations aside and no Mega Mans, we're in a room that looks like it got flipped upside down, as Ryunosuke has pointed out. We're looking for Enoch Drebber.
Rats, there ain't no one in here after all.
But there must be. It was only moments ago that we heard those noises.
Maybe that was the sound of Drebber running away.
To where?
I think we need to talk about the dynamite on the floor. I forgot that was there because of the text box, but it's there.
Oh, that's also concerning.
Yeah.
We all just gonna ignore the explosive, huh? Like, all right. Yeah, no big deal.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
But there's only one door into this room.
And no windows that could afford an escape route. Those skylights are far too high.
Wait, how are the footprints on the ceiling, though?
Ain't that a mystery?
That was the first thing I noticed.
What's that up there? Are they footprints on the ceiling?
My God, it's Spider-Man!
Blumey! What have we here then?
You're
not my type,
Spider-Man?
Don't ever say Blumey.
I like
again,
how
please.
everyone continues to just not look at the dynamite on the. Okay.
Are we just ignoring the explosive? Like, is that?
I guess so.
Is that what we're doing? What kind
Okay.
of cops are you?
Okay, I'm like confused now because that dynamite was not there when we started this video. It only showed up after we started talking.
Oh no, that was there. We all expressed it in the last video. I know it's been 2 weeks, but we did express there was explosives
Okay.
on the floor when we initially entered the room in the last video. So don't worry,
Okay.
it was there.
Looks like someone was trying to burn something in a hurry.
Oh, that looks like a set of blueprints.
To what?
To that Professor Hairbrain's body in the scene, is it? Blimey! If we had these, there'd be no need for the muck of anything trying to investigate the scrap metal.
There is something of great interest here, too. This rope was lying on the floor at the foot of that pillar.
A rope? What's significant about that?
Okay, Ryunosuke.
Never mind.
Okay.
You see, but you do not observe, Mr. Naruhodo. Just like how I'm not observing that dynamite in the middle of the room.
I can't believe you're making me agree with Sholmes, Ryunosuke. How dare you?
They must investigate the entire room thoroughly, and before the forensic and science investigation team arrive too.
Well, it looks like he's looking at the dynamite now.
He sure is. I think that's probably the thing that... Oops. Thank you, clickers. That's a very large safe. I don't suppose even Mr. Shones could open that lock. Although, if you were a thief, you could just steal the entire thing, I suppose.
It's bolted to the floor to prevent exactly that sort of underhanded trick, Miss Naruhodo.
Well then, you could just steal the floor as well, I suppose.
Just
Oh my
steal the
God.
whole house.
He's an idiot.
I told you, he's the Maya Fey in this entire game, I swear to God. Anyway,
I'm sorry, but you really aren't making any sense at all.
I'm telling you, like, the freaking sidekick and then the lawyer just kind of flipped in this game.
Anyway, I think we can agree that whatever is inside must be very important.
I'm gonna examine the dynamite last because I'm pretty sure that triggers the next part, so...
What, acknowledging the explosive in the room
Yes!
triggers the next part?
Yeah! Who'd have
Dang,
thought,
that's
right?
crazy!
There's no denying it, is there? They're footprints.
Yes, it would appear so. And I simply can't imagine how they came to be there.
Isn't there a Susato shoot-up or something? Like a Susato takedown, I mean.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm no Wonder Woman, Mr. Naruhodo.
Susato shoot up. What? What?
Also, Wonder Woman belongs to DC. Capcom can't take her.
That would make her almost superhuman, I suppose.
I guess I could be a Captain Marvel if they wanted me to.
Dang, is somebody in the localizing team a fan of DC? Just a thought. Anyway.
Almost every piece of furniture is upside down.
Even Mr. Shone's suite isn't ever in this much of a mess.
You're in no position to comment on a mess, Mr. Naruhodo.
Is she right, though? But I suppose it's not quite the same thing, is it? I mean, it's not messy in here per se. It's that everything is literally upside down.
There is a chair that is just randomly on the floor. It is still a mess.
But why?
Alright, we'll talk to Shomes. Mr. Shomes, have you found something?
Mr. Naruhodo, yes, in point of fact, something rather fascinating. What do you make of this?
It's a bomb.
Let's see. I've never seen anything like it before. Did dynamite not exist in Japan? Hold on.
Dynamite probably did exist. Maybe. Oh.
He said it looked like a bundle of cigars. Just. Actually, I can just.
What?
It looks like a bundle of thick cigars wrapped up in a large watch to me.
What kind of cigars have you seen? What is? How?
So basically, Naruhodo would fall for the cartoon trick of someone lighting up a cigar, but it's actually a stick of dynamite.
Why is he like this?
Yes.
I'm just sitting here like, it sounds stupid to us and it's really silly, but I'm like, does the common Japanese person not know what a dynamite is?
No, like, I get it, but
It's just so
my
silly.
statement stands. Why is he like this?
I mean, the fact that it sounds like Susato screamed and we're about to learn what it is, I think this is a Naruhodo thing.
Miss Susato, what's the matter?
That's a... Surely that's a time bomb, isn't it?
What did you say? Oh, sorry. That was your Legina. My apologies.
A time bomb?
Sorry, but what is a time bomb exactly? Oh, Ryunosuke.
Also,
Well, since we have all the time in the world, let's explain that to you.
I looked it up. Dynamite was invented in 1867.
Oh no, I'm assuming it was there, but I'm like, does the common Japanese person know what they look like at the time?
Can you consider Ryunosuke a common Japanese person?
Or is Ryunosuke just really just being Ryunosuke?
He can just be stupid.
I think of all of the Japanese casts we've met so far in the game, Susato's dad would know what it is, Asogi would know what it is, Susato clearly knows what it is, I think Susato's friend probably knows what it is, and Judge Mikotoba definitely knows what it is. So I think it's just a Naruhodo thing.
He does
Meanwhile,
have a... To be fair, Ryunosuke comes off as that kind of character who's kind of caught in his head all the time. So, like...
An idiot,
if Yeah, if it's not relevant to him, it's just kind of like, Alright, anyway.
That's fair, I can relate.
You truly are one of a kind, Mr. Naruhodo.
No, like, he's definitely the kind of student who would space out in class, you know what I mean? If it's a subject that doesn't really... You know,
that's fair. I can relate.
He's definitely one of those kids. I won't take that as a compliment.
You shouldn't. You're an idiot. You know nothing, do you, Otto?
You haven't got a clue what it is either, have you, Gina?
Yeah, but I can pretend. What have you got?
She's got a point.
He's got a sword? I don't know.
You ain't used that.
I invite you to consult a dictionary later, Mr. Naruhodo. But this particular specimen is no time bomb, though I confess it has a very similar appearance.
Oh no.
Oh, but thank goodness. But then, what is it?
Oh no. Oh
It's a
no.
space bomb.
Maybe we should not be picking on Naruhodo so much.
I see, so that's it.
Goodness, Mr. Shurums, have you seen the heart of the matter?
There are times when I consider my lot most unfair.
What?
For I'm fated never to know how it feels to flounder as you do, when a puzzle presents itself.
Oh, I think you flounder plenty, buddy. Don't undercut yourself.
But I have learned to accept the hardships that come with being a great detective, Mr. Zato.
Here we go. I feel a great deduction coming.
Here we go. I feel my heart
Do
rate.
we really have time for this right now?
Yes.
Once again, I can draw two conclusions from the scene we see before us. The first is that the inverted nature of the furniture in this room is the work of Drebber himself.
How could you?
And the second conclusion is that the small device on the floor there is, without question, completely genuine.
Okay, then maybe we should,
Please, Mr. Shurums, you must explain everything.
So, if it's genuine, why aren't we freaking out more?
Yeah.
It would be a pleasure. After all, it is a great detective's civic duty to teach Scotland Yard the finer points of the trade.
Oh my god.
That face!
I just seen a lemon.
Well, Inspector Gregson seems delighted with the idea. Anyway.
Oh, you deflected the inspector's glare with such fortitude there, Mr. Shurums. Well done.
You're too kind, my dear madam. I hereby dedicate this great deduction to you. Kindly stand just there, Mrs. Otto.
Oh, yes, I'd be delighted.
So, shall we begin? Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Do we really have time for this right now?
Yes.
No, it's fine. The time bomb will wait. It's
Look,
fine.
we don't have a choice, detective.
It's fine. The time bomb will just wait. Dang, nice change of clothes. All right.
It's plain to see that this room is in complete disarray. The bed, the table and chairs, the lamp, everything is upside down.
Or just piled on the floor.
Almost as if every eye in the room had, until recently, been happily positioned on the ceiling. Before falling straight down onto the floor.
Yeah, that's why the safe is right side up, because everything was on the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
every item in the room was on the ceiling? Are you suggesting that?
There's a picture. The picture's right there. The Eiffel Tower, right there. I'm done asking. I can't deal with him. I can't deal with him.
I don't think so much fish and chips, but I agree with you there, Sonny.
I'm going to scream.
Indeed, the key here is gravity.
Okay, that's a cool effect, actually.
It would appear that technology has at last succeeded in freeing us from the great pull of the Earth.
And he's lost it.
For the gravity in this room was reversed and then suddenly restored to normality.
Goodness!
The inverted furniture clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business. I quite understand your skepticism, Mrs. Otto. I too was incredulous at first.
I want to punch him.
However, my conviction in my analysis was cemented when I observed this.
Maybe I should have cast you as Gregson, Lewis.
Alright, Gina, after this is all over, you have my permission to punch him.
Oh, that's awesome! All right, yeah.
That's what being a police is all about. Wait,
Wait, what?
No, Gregson, by all means continue that line of thought.
Anyway, apparently this time bomb is now an anti-gravity device, so, yeah.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Why would it be anything else?
Yes, it's a anti-gravity device, much like as seen in one of my favorite games, Gravity Rush. An anti-gravity device, almost identical to one that featured in a dream of mine only the other day, in fact.
But then why does it have a clock on it?
A most relevant question indeed. That is a timing device that controls when the gravity direction will switch. There was clearly a requirement for the engineer to be able to restore normal gravity automatically. And the commotion we heard earlier from the other side of the door was the moment that restoration occurred. Yes, the reason why everything in here has been turned upside down is because of the I keep laughing as I'm saying this, anti-gravity device, I can't.
You know, just normal things. Normal detective things. This is, yeah, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Stroud, could do you a favor? Here's quite a few copper for you. Go get some more fish and chips for me. Get some for yourself as well. We're gonna be here for a while.
Oh God.
At least for as long as this anti-gravity doesn't go off, right?
So you see, we need look no further to explain the state in which we now find this room. Yeah, after my brain is breaking. I can't. The direction in which gravity acts in here was reversed by Mr. Drebber, before being restored to normality in automatic fashion sometime later by the timer device. I have witnessed precisely this scene in a dream I once had when I fell out of bed.
That doesn't
When
prove
you what?
anything. That. What the hell?
I think the devs had a little too much fun with this one.
Maybe I should have been Gregson. Yeah, I think I want to punch him. I think I want to punch him.
I gave you permission. Just go get my fish and chips, and yeah, you can.
Oh my God.
Now, let us consider the next conundrum.
Oh, there's more. Good.
Look, you didn't say there were two things. That's why I told you to go get more fish and chips. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, we sure are. Okay.
Was our engineer friend's aim? Indubitably, the greatest clue we have to explain his actions is above our heads. Yes.
Yes.
How is it possible?
Well,
Oh, sorry.
you're very well. I hope you like my impression, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh yes, 9 out of 10. Perfect.
What? Yes. How is it possible that there are footprints all the way up there on the ceiling?
A question whose answer will lead us neatly to the truth, my dear madam. The reason there are footprints on the ceiling is because of the nearby skylight. Of course, Drebber's aim was singular, to escape. However, there is but one way into this room. Accepting the skylight, that is.
Oh!
By inverting the gravity in here, Drebber was able to fall conveniently to the ceiling and make his escape via the otherwise inaccessible skylight, leaving those footprints behind on the way.
What happens when he goes through the window?
Good question.
What happens when it goes into, is the gravity just in the room, or is it in like a specific contained area?
I'm presuming it's only in the room, considering if the anti-gravity was going on while they were investigating outside the room, they would have also been floating, so that didn't happen, so I guess it's just the room.
So then...
I don't know, my brain is broken.
What? Shrooms! You're the rest!
But the ceiling here is very high, Mr. Sholmes. If the gravity reversal was sudden, wouldn't Mr. Drebber have fallen up to the ceiling rather violently?
Falling up is both scientifically and philosophically a rather interesting concept, I feel. But the man was cornered with nowhere to run, so escape through the skylight was his only option. You may recall that I found this in the room earlier, which I believe offers a solution.
Oh, the rope!
To reach the intended destination, what better tool than this rope? By anchoring one end to the wall, the man was able to lower himself safely to the ceiling. Which explains how Drebber was able to escape this room before our arrival.
I have a better conclusion. Maybe he just used the rope to climb up there.
No, Mister, don't, just don't. Just don't.
Thanks to the extra fish and chips, Sheena.
Yeah.
He reversed the pull of gravity and fled via the skylight. And personally, I should very much like to reverse the pull of gravity again now, just for fun.
Sholmes, please. Oh, you know what? Actually, by all means, try the reverse of gravity with the anti-gravity device. Let's see if that works.
I want to reverse the pull of gravity in this entire conversation.
You need both. You and need both.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this topsy-turvy puzzle.
More like a topsy-turvy explanation, if you ask me.
Yeah, just play with Toby. It's fine.
Yeah. Gina's got the right of it.
She's completely spellbound. Mr. Sholmes, there's several things, but there is one thing that troubles me.
The whole thing troubles you.
I would expect nothing less. You're destined to be troubled by just one thing for the rest of your life.
Is he Columbo?
The thing is such a thing actually possible? An anti-gravity device, I mean.
I would say that with man's current scientific knowledge at the turn of the 20th century, it's no more possible than instantaneous kinesis.
So it's not possible, because you said that wasn't possible.
Then why would you, but your whole deduction hinges on it.
Ah, but my dear fellow, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. However improbable it may seem.
He said the thing that Sherlock Holmes is known for.
He
Oh,
sure
that-
said the thing. Mhm.
That's crazy.
It's a marvelous line, wouldn't you agree? One of my more enduring pearls of wisdom.
I
Would he get it?
One.
It was written in the book. I read the book. You never said that once. Still right now.
Yes, well, now I validated it, so there. I had Iris come up with the exact phrasing. My original was clumsy.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, I have a feeling I've read it in something that Miss Susato lent me once.
Objection!
Oh, hello, Susato.
Actually, there is one other thing, Mr. Shrooms.
Ah, the spell's broken at last.
The rope you found was on the floor, wasn't it?
Indeed it was, in lonely coils near the wall.
But if Mr. Zeba had used it to escape in the way you described, wouldn't it still be tied to the wall?
Yes.
Mysteries inevitably unravel in the end, as I think you'll find do ropes. And as evidence of such, you need only look at the mystery we faced in this room, now skillfully unraveled.
I hate him.
That argument is as circular as the coils of rope.
I think perhaps we might need to give Mr. Shrooms the usual little helping hand.
I think we need
I'm
a
sure
lot.
with some minor corrections, the great detective's great deduction will lead us to the truth.
Oh yeah, minor. Mm.
Minor connections, my butt.
Yes, you're right. And we must do it quickly, before Einar Drebber gets too far away.
Bro, I think it's the next time we're having a drink at this point.
But, you know, if you can just give us a hint as to where you think he wins, Gina and I can just go after him while you do all this dilly-dallying gobble.
See, that would make sense, but no.
I also just really want to see him play. It's going to be very, very cathartic.
Oh my god.
If you're ready, then let us resume. Herlock Sholm's logic and reasoning spectacular.
Yeah, the two things that are being thrown out the window right now.
Alright, well, let's do this again.
It's plain to see that this room is in complete disarray.
Your face is in complete disarray. What? Who
No,
said that?
no. We'll wait
thoughts are
until his
coming out
face is
loud.
actually in disarray. It'll be done by my fist, but just wait your turn.
The bed, the tables and chairs, the lamp, everything is upside down. Almost as if every eye in the room had, until recently, been happily positioned on the ceiling, before falling straight down onto the floor.
Every item in the room was on the ceiling? Are you suggesting that?
Indeed, the key here is gravity. It would appear that technology has at last succeeded in freeing us from the great pull of the Earth. Well, the gravity in this room was reversed, and then suddenly restored to normality.
Goodness!
The inverted furniture clearly reveals the truth about the okay.
To think gravity could have been reversed in this very room, I find the whole idea utterly enthralling.
Yeah, also not real, but you know, whatever.
Only Mr. Shrooms could conceive of such an explanation.
Yep, only him.
That
would
part
come
is
up with
correct,
that.
yeah. No, that part's correct. Yeah,
You got
you're
that
right.
night, sweetie.
But the man himself admitted it was a scientific impossibility, so...
Yes, you're quite right. You must completely discount the idea at once.
Ooh, that's unusually merciless of you, Mrs. Otto.
When you have eliminated the impossible... excuse me. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. The great detective himself said so, didn't he?
Did you really have to sound like him too?
Yes.
While refusing to part with his dreams of anti-gravity devices.
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, let's see if examining this topsy-turvy scene a little more closely reveals some proof that shows exactly what the gravity in this room was or wasn't doing. I mean, we could pick a picture, but there are no pictures here. But there is a vase down here. If I can get to it. Oh my god. I can't. Hold on. It's very hard to maneuver in with the mouse apparently. Okay, can you? It's right there. Let me pick it. Thank you.
No, you picked the inverted furniture.
Okay, hold on a second. I just want the vase. The vase is the only thing right side up. Thank you. Oh my god. It took too long. Well, I wasn't expecting to find a pretty bunch of flowers in here. That's for sure.
Ha! Look at that!
I know. That slender little vase looks like it's about to topple at any moment. But the flowers are thriving. Somehow makes you think of the fragility of life, wouldn't you say? What a thing to focus on!
To be honest, Mr. Naruhodo, something else about it made a very deeper impression on me.
You're an idiot.
I told you he focuses on weird things, man!
You're an idiot, Naruhodo. You're an idiot!
The upright vase clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business.
You're welcome, by the way.
Thanks.
On my word, Miss Naruhodo, you've surpassed yourself by completely turning my argument on its head.
Are you serious?
That's what I do every time!
We just see you look behind the damn bed and we figured out the what the hell's wrong with you?
So many things. So many things.
I too am a unique individual.
I mean, that sure is right. Yeah. That's correct.
Trying to impress your assistant here, perhaps.
No one is trying to steal your spotlight here, Mr. Sholmes. Trust me.
No one wants to.
I gladly take it. I just don't want it to be as bombastically stupid as he's doing.
As you rightly say, though it appears at first glance that all the furniture in the room is upside down. This unassuming, slender vase is standing keenly to attention. And unlike the large safe, there is nothing affixing it to the floor.
And it's the exception that breaks the rule.
In short, much as it pains me, the gravity in this room was never inverted at all.
No shit, Urlach.
My...
I like how upset he is about that, actually. He's like,
my dreams
"Damn it."
didn't come true! My deepest sympathies for your loss.
Oh, poor Mr. Shrooms.
What do you...
And then
But the show must go on, so let us continue with our deductions.
I've just decided that Lewis is now my stand. Pick a band name, and there you go. You're my stands. I'm a
Linkin
JoJo
Park,
character
got it.
now.
There you go.
My stand, Linkin Park, is always getting very questioned. It's my inner monologue that's coming out.
Now that we know this contrivance is not in fact an anti-gravity device, there remains but one other possibility.
what the frick are you gonna think of this time? Because you're not gonna say time bomb, are you? You don't say, Mr. Sholmes.
Someone deliberately turned over every piece of furniture in here.
Well,
Which might sound obvious, but leaves one mystery very much unsolved. Namely, why would anyone choose to do that?
Quite, and naturally there is an explanation.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Gina, have some chips.
well, yeah. Well, I'm Toby, you want some chips?
Don't think the dog those.
He's absolutely determined that this device must have something to do with it, isn't he?
He's also stupid.
I mean, he is.
I'm afraid the lure of the exciting scientific explanation is too strong.
Well, there's no doubt that somebody did this. Somebody turned all this furniture over. So whoever it was must have had a reason.
I'm afraid nothing comes to mind at all, though.
Well, let's look around and see if the answer presents itself. Well, I gotta have to stop in the middle of this, which is really awkward very soon. I can't save. Oh. Oh. What?
Dang! I wonder what it is. It's a complete mystery.
I was like, oh yeah, I need to
We
save.
will never know.
I can't save the game though. Hold on a second. I can't save the game. It won't let me save right now.
And game's like, no, you will see this through.
Look, there's something written on the underside of this armchair.
Oh, yes, safe. Yongsan ni go hach ni.
Good job, Susato. Safe? As in safe and secure?
As in secured lockable box, I think.
Admittedly, more likely.
Well, there's a large safe bolted to the floor on the other side of the room, so yes.
So you mean this number would let us open it?
I wonder what is written here, though.
Okay, I just need a save. We're at 35 minutes here. We have lost our minds to Herlock Shells. We can't even finish this deduction because of it. Okay, I see a save. Alright, we're gonna stop here in the middle of this deduction because we've all lost our minds apparently that we couldn't finish this on time.
We're just gonna take that F and we're just gonna maneuver a bit, and now it's a V, and it just says save, and that is the number of times we need to save.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Uh-huh.
I don't care. I don't care.
Uh-huh.
I don't even care.
I cared a lot, but I stopped caring.